So, how are you finding French and Manor as a training venue?
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, the old house versus absolutely picturesque. The hall's amazing, great footing, beautiful outdoor arena, 20 by 60, and of course the box, as you can see, is 4 by 4 meters. So he's in a bit of a. He's very happy.
We travelled from Germany, from Dusseldorf, and it was a 12-hour drive. It was very good, actually. The weather was good. He went over the ferry, and it was very easy. He coped very well, taking it like a fish in the water.
I arrived over a year ago. It was May last year, and I've been based in England, training with Kira Kirkland. And since then I've been travelling all around Europe doing shows, and around England doing shows as well.
When we fly now from Australia, it's a really big undertaking. I flew from Sydney, and you fly Sydney, Hong Kong, Dubai, Frankfurt. And so all in all, his trip was a really good one at 46 hours.
I'm based in Germany and in Holland. He's a bit of a chameleon. He really doesn't mind where he is as long as he's got something to eat, good box and his bucket of molasses water. He's very adaptable.
Yeah, we do generally one international show every month, and that is pretty busy for us, particularly when we've got two people competing all the time, with my husband and myself, going in different directions all the time. So it's never boring. We do travel a lot. I think the last day we had off was actually in March, so we've been busy.
So we flew out of Melbourne, and we went to, first stop was Singapore, and I was with the horses, so yeah, travelled actually. I could travel with them. We were up the top, but we weren't allowed to stay with them in takeoff and landing, but we can check on them constantly during the flight. So we landed in Singapore, probably spent about 2 hours on the tarmac there. They don't take them off the plane, you stay on the plane. They might shift you around while they offload cargo and put other cargo and more horses on. And then we flew to Jaja, same deal, cargo off, cargo on, still in the plane, about an hour and a half, and then we landed at Heathrow, and that was the flight over. So yeah, so it was a very long trip, like 30 hours in the plane. So it's a long time for the boys, but they were super. They were very good travellers. They were very experienced travellers.
We arrived on, today is Thursday, we arrived on Sunday. Previous to that, we're in Holland for I think 6 weeks leading up to the games now in preparation. Yeah, but otherwise I think his trip was 8 hours, so it wasn't too bad.
This was it's a designated cargo plane that we were in, so we're actually sitting up behind the pilot in the bubble at the top, and so we had proper seats and everything there, and then we would go down. There's a hatch, you go down, you have to take your little oxygen bottle with you in case there's emergency or something, and you go down. It's a bit cooler down there, so it's quite good for them to travel because it's cool. It's actually quite cool in there, so it's a nice temperature to travel for the boys. They're in pallets, crates, so we have 2 in a crate, so they've got quite big wide spaces, and they can put their heads down so they can eat and drink at will. Really, we all the time have everything with them. So they can relax and just try to keep it as normal as you can with them on the plane. It's a secret. You've got to try to keep them eating, keep them drinking, and constantly take the temperature to make sure they're not coming down with anything. But it's good. But they travel super well. Good flyers, more frequent flyers than me.
Traveling when we go to all the different shows. I've been in Poland this year. I've been in Austria. We've been in France twice. France was absolutely divine, but you don't really see that much of everything because you go to the hotel, you go and compete, and you come back again, and then you're happy to get home then afterwards. Or I am, because I have 3 small children, so they don't always accompany me to the shows. So I like to get home. Yeah. It's nice to travel, but I also love going back home.
How have you found the UK so far? Are you liking it?
Oh, I love it. I'm actually originally, I've lived in Australia for over 30 years, but it feels like coming home here. I love coming here.